Good evening, Oswego. Good evening, Oswego. I'm Matt Jackson.
And I'm Kara Vermold. Welcome to the first broadcast of the semester. Tonight we begin with a local story out of Oswego County.
The Oswego community gathered outside Hewitt Union here on the SUNY Oswego campus over the weekend to participate in the 4th annual Suicide Prevention Stride to Save Lives event. The 5K run that included more than 200 people raised over $15,000 for the SAVE program, which stands for Suicide Awareness Voices of Education. It was a rather rainy day, but the event still happened to attract a very good crowd.
20 properties in New York have been nominated for the state and national registers for historic places. The Kingsford Historic District in Oswego has been recommended, as well as properties in Lake George and Albany County. Recommendations approved by the State Historic Preservation Officer are listed on the New York State's Register of Historic Places and then are nominated to the National Register of Historic Places.
Residents of Clay woke up to a rather odd morning on Sunday, that being because they woke up with no power. Roughly 600 National Grid homes lost power due to a problem with an underground cable. Crews were able to restore power to half of the homes affected by switching them to alternate lines as they attempted to isolate the problem. But the spokesperson says power will not be back until around 10 a.m. Monday morning.
New York undersea explorers have found a shipwreck that happened more than a century ago in Lake Ontario. Jim Kennard, Roger Pulowski, and Roland Stevens found the wreck of the 1890 ship Ocean Wave on Thursday. The ship was hauling hemlock lumber from Trenton, Ontario to Oswego when it wrecked 15 miles from the New York shore in November 1890. The explorers first came across the evidence last year, but returned this year to obtain video images of the wreck.
Now, a quick check of your weather outside with meteorologist Rob Camille. Rob, take it away.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. Good evening, Matt. Good evening, Kara. And good evening, Oswego. Meteorologist Rob Camille here with a quick look at your forecast. Right now outside the campus center, a couple of clouds around. It's been a very cloudy day overall. 52 degrees is where the mercury sits right now. We do have a little bit of a breeze out of the northwest that's making it feel a couple degrees cooler. As we look at our radar image right now, you can see it's fairly quiet around central New York. A couple showers up towards Plattsburgh, but overall fairly quiet around here, and that's how it's going to stay for the rest of the night. How's your week looking? As we go into the first week of autumn, I'll have your full forecast, coming up a little bit later on in the show. But now I'm going to send it back inside with Matt and Kara. Guys, take it away.
On Friday, the brand new iPhone 5S was released to stores across the country.
Here with more information on the latest technology is our very own Ian Dembling.
The brand new iPhone 5S was released this past Friday, and at first glance, this smartphone doesn't seem much different than its predecessor. However, the inside of the iPhone 5S contains an A7 64-bit chip capable of going up to twice as fast as any previous Apple phone. The iPhone 5S also comes in 3 new colors and is made of a high-grade aluminum with an incredible attention to detail on all parts of the phone. And I want to show you my favorite part of this phone. It's a really, really awesome clip. All you have to do for the iPhone 5 is slide your finger like this. But as you see, there is a passcode lock. On the iPhone 5S, what you get to do is simply slide your finger up on this home screen here, and it'll then go on for you with fingerprint technology. So it's a pretty cool, useful tool on the brand new iPhone 5S. We'll take it back to you guys.
Thanks, Ian. Homelessness is an issue that many know exists, but now feel comfortable discussing. On October 2nd, the issue of homelessness rises in Oswego County will be front and center as Coach Oswego County's Continuum Care Committee hosts a community forum. With the topic there, they will discuss the number of people that are homeless at a risk of homelessness in Oswego County. This will be held from 1 to 4 p.m. at the Oswego County Health Department, 70 Bunner Street in Oswego.
SUNY Oswego has earned a spot on the 2014 Military Friendly Schools list. The campus just unveiled a new Veterans Lounge. Matt Gordon, Marine Corps veteran and president of the Veterans Club on campus, says the lounge is more than just a lounge to many guys. It's a place where vets can sit and talk. College staff and veteran students continue efforts to improve life for the campus's military veterans.
September 30th in Oswego is Health-Free Diabetes Day. Community members with diabetes or those that provide care to those with the diabetes can learn more about diabetes, its prevention, and ways to manage the disease. Among the presentation will be 2 Oswego health physicians and the health system's director of physical therapy. This community event will be held from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Springside at Seneca Hill. Coming up after the break, we'll update you on your state and national news.
Stay tuned, you're watching WTOP 10 News.
I'm lucky. I get to do something I love.
How many of you think homework is just as important as teamwork?
I help keep kids in school,
Good.
and that's the name of the game.
My name is LaDainian Thomason. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer. Live United.
The Oswego MBA program, helping you achieve your goals with a customized curriculum developed with flexibility in mind. Take classes year-round, full or part-time in Oswego, online or at the Metro Center in downtown Syracuse. More information is available online or by calling 315-312-2911.
We are the Tigers from Pet 885. And you are watching WTOP. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Woody Owl, and I'm here to tell you about a dirty road, water pollution. Kids, it's up to us to keep our lakes and streams clean and beautiful. We've been polluting the water with all kinds of junk like paper, cans, and gooey gunk. It's ugly and it's killing our fish and duck. Please don't throw junk in the water. Come on, don't pollute.
Stop. What's she doing? She was the passenger. I was T-boned on the passenger side.
We just had some wine. I wasn't even drunk. I was just buzzed.
What? You were just buzzed? Well, sir, you didn't tell us that. In that case, she's just fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Really?
No, not really.
Buzz driving. Maybe we should stop acting like it's no big deal.
And thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Meteorologist Robert Camille here with a full look at your storm team forecast on this Sunday evening, September 22nd. Looking outside the campus center right now, couple of clouds still hanging around. It's been gradually clearing out as the day has gone on. 52 degrees right now is where the mercury sits. We do have a little bit of a breeze coming out of the northwest at 6 miles an hour. It's hovering between 5 and 10, but that's making it feel a little bit cooler than it actually is outside right now. Around the rest of the state, it's currently hovering around the 50-degree mark in much of northern and western New York. We had a cold front move through early this morning, It's still moving through the state right now. As you can see, the Hudson Valley and New York City, Poughkeepsie at 58, New York City at 62. Still a little bit warmer than the rest of the state, but for the most part, we're around 50 degrees with the exception of some lower lying areas, especially Binghamton, checking in right now at 47. Your top weather headlines for tonight: it was a relatively gray first day of autumn, lots of clouds, a little bit of showers around as well. Thankfully, it's going to be clearing out by Monday morning. That's the good news. The better news is that this entire week is going to be beautiful, and I mean beautiful with a capital everything. This is probably one of the best forecasts I have done in quite some time. Looking around at your radar right now, it kind of proves as a testament to how well it's going to look. This is what we're going to see for mostly the rest of this week. Very quiet on the radar, a couple showers up towards Lake Champlain, but for the most part, we are high and dry around central New York. So for tonight, mostly cloudy, clearing by the morning, 44 degrees. We still have that breeze sticking around from tonight into tomorrow out of the north. Sunny tomorrow, it's going to top out at around 57. It's going to be clearing as we go throughout the day. Here's your setup for Monday. Cool, dry air coming down from Canada. That cold front has moved out into the Atlantic Ocean, so all that rain, all those clouds that we've had are finally out of the area. Cool and dry for Monday. It's going to stay the same for much of this week as we have this kind of bubble going up in the jet stream, which is going to leave that high pressure in control for much of the week. Because that high pressure is going to stay there, we have some dry air coming down from Quebec and into Newfoundland and northern Canada. And we also have warm air coming up from the southwest United States that's going to keep it very sunny and very warm as we go into the later parts of your week. Let's time out your Monday for you. 8 a.m., 47 degrees when most people are waking up for those early classes. Mostly partly cloudy skies around the campus, some heavier clouds up to the northern parts of Oswego County. As we go throughout the day, lunchtime 54 degrees, it's going to start to gradually clear out, and by 5 o'clock, we're going to hit our high temperature of 57 and a great finish to your Monday. And it's also a great start to the rest of your week as we look at your 5-day forecast. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all see temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. Friday's your pick day of the week. We're actually going to break the 70-degree mark as we go through the entire first full week of autumn. Beautiful week in store. I could not be happier with this forecast. I hope you guys enjoy it too.
Rob, I am so glad that we're going to be having some good weather. I saw that it was hot in Long Island, so I'm glad we're having some of that Long Island weather up here for being a Long Island boy.
It's wonderful. It absolutely is. You know, we started the first day of autumn, 4:45 this evening was the actual equinox where the sun's rays hit the equator. So for the rest of the week, we're going to see the days start to get a little shorter as we go through the rest of your autumn as well, you know, up until the winter solstice. So it's nice to see a little bit of summer sticking around as we start to get into fall.
Well, I'm glad to see that there isn't any rain.
Yeah, I know that's a big thing too, especially the amount of rain that we've had over the past couple of days.
Definitely good to not see rain. But Rob, thank you. You're always great with what you do.
Thanks a lot, guys.
As anticipated, the Republican-controlled House of Representatives on Friday passed a budget bill that would defund the Affordable Care Act, better known as Obamacare. If the Democrats' lead Senate rejects it, which is a certainty, the government will shut down all but essential services on October 1st. Also being impacted, the latest deadline boosts the nation's debt limit or force a default. That could impact international markets.
The remains found in an upstate New York river have been confirmed to be those of a baby boy who was reporting missing from Utica in June. After extensive DNA testing, Onondaga County Medical Examiner's Office verified the remains as 10-month-old Levon Wainling. After receiving information, state police divers found the child in the Mohawk River September 6th. Authorities say the investigation is still ongoing and cause of death is still unknown.
3 days after Aaron Alexis walked into the Washington Navy Yard and randomly shot and killed 12 people, a congressional push for tough gun laws seems unlikely to materialize like it did following the Newton School massacre. But as more and more details emerge from Alexis's past, lawmakers appear to be refraining from the debate over gun violence, this time with emphasis on better treatment for those with mental health problems. It's now the second day of a hostage situation at Kenya's Westage Mall. Saturday's shooting massacre left at least 68 people dead and 175 wounded.
The al-Qaeda-linked group Al-Shabaab claimed responsibility for the gruesome attack. Now several gunmen are holding people hostage inside the mall. Katie Murray has the latest.
I feel the pain of every life we have lost and share your grief at our nation's loss.
Police and military officials still surround the upscale mall in Nairobi where a gruesome shooting took place Saturday. Kenya's president said the attackers are still inside the mall holding people hostage.
They shall not get away with their despicable and beastly acts.
Kenyan officials confirm several gunmen are isolated in one area of the mall and believe they can neutralize the situation. However, Al-Shabaab militants vow they will not negotiate with Kenyan authorities. Soldiers are keeping watch outside the mall with the help of Israeli special forces. President Obama also reached out to Kenya's president Sunday, offering his support in bringing the terrorists to justice. Those who escaped the carnage all had dramatic stories to tell.
Bullets were running over my head. He shot at my head, but luckily it hit the wall behind me.
Also among the survivors was American Elaine Dang. The Cal Berkeley graduate managed to walk away from the shooting, but was injured. Other survivors await critical care for their injuries. Kenya's president visited the injured at their hospital beds.
Be strong.
Yeah, I am.
Huh? You will be fine.
Words Kenya intends to follow as authorities try to bring the gunman to justice and survivors try to recover. I'm Katie Murray reporting.
Coming up, we'll hear from Carrie Hively about what's happening around campus.
And Jordan Dietrich will have your latest sports update. But first, take a look at your late night menu.
So, are you going out tonight?
I can't. My parents say I have to be home right after work.
That's so gay.
Totally gay.
Ugh, that is so Emma and Julia. Why are you saying that's so Emma and Julia?
Well, you know, when something is dumb or stupid, you say that's so Emma and Julia.
Who says that?
Everyone. Imagine if who you are were used as an insult. When you say that's so gay, do you realize what you say? Knock it off.
The Oswego MBA program, helping you achieve your goals with a customized curriculum developed with flexibility in mind. Take classes year-round, full or part-time in Oswego, online or at the Metro Center in downtown Syracuse. More information is available online or by calling 315-312-2911.
Every night before the show, me and the guys, we like to loosen up a little bit.
Blue, 42, hike!
Every now and then, Dan likes to take it a little too far. But hey, the show's all about competition, so we'll take it.
Stupid Dan with stupid football and stupid running.
Hi, I'm CNN's Rob Marciano, and you're watching WTOP 10, your television station.
Attention students and faculty. Avery Rental Properties is now renting for the next school year. Avery accommodates all group sizes, small or large. Avery Rental Properties. Make our house your home. 24-hour maintenance, garbage removal, snow removal, and off-street parking. Avery Rental Properties. 315-343-5005.
Welcome back. I'm Carrie Hively. Looking to get involved or show off your talent? Open mic night in the library on Thursday nights at 7 is the place to be. Take a look at this. Out of all of the exciting activities that Oswego State has to offer, Open Mic Night is definitely one of them. At 7 o'clock on Thursday evening, Oswego students gather together in Penfield Library to enjoy all that Open Mic Night has to offer. When asked what he thought about Open Mic Night, Oswego student Derek Sexton gave a positive review.
Open Mic Night brings a sense of community because we do have some very musically talented students on campus, but you really only see them in Tyler Hall in wind ensemble or orchestra or jazz ensemble, ensembles that you typically find in school. For Open Mic Night, this gives a chance for students who aren't involved to really show off their talent and to really be proud of themselves as a performer.
It's a great place for students to unwind and relax with their friends. SUNY Oswego's Rachel Montalto gave Open Mic Night a thumbs up and also admitted that it can be a good way to indulge a sweet tooth.
My favorite thing is that it's really fun and the people are really nice. There's a lot of really talented people and they also have food, like cookies, so that's always good.
And I think student Patrick Malowski sums up the benefit of Open Mic Night quite nicely.
Open Mic Night gives students a chance to relax. I mean, honestly, you're going all week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, classes, homework, nonstop, sleepless nights here and there. And then you can just finally on Thursday night go hang out with your friends and listen to some music. I can't believe it's come to this. I hope you find the place where you thought you
all the students were having a lot of fun. What do you think that it brings to campus having open mic night?
I think it gives students a positive outlet after a rough week to just kind of unwind and relax with friends.
I definitely would love to go to a mic night, but I definitely would not be participating anytime soon.
Oh my gosh, me either.
No, not at all?
It's fun to watch them, but I don't want to be on.
I think you'd say.
No.
No? Not one song?
No.
90s pop?
No.
Ah, all right. Well, thank you. It was a great job. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
A beaten and unconscious 70-year-old man crumpled in the parking lot of a 7-Eleven Saturday morning at the intersection of two busy Syracuse streets. The man was jumped by between 5 to 6 men in their young 20s. Police are still unsure why, but one good pedestrian ran over to the unconscious man, performed CPR, and possibly saved his life. Police continue to gather leads and evidence in the case, leading to the thug's arrest. Now that's your latest with sports with Jordan Dietrich. Sports with Jordan Dietrich.
State women's volleyball team kept its win streak going, extending it to 6 games. Tournament MVP Stephanie Bailey led the Lady Lakers, winning all 4 games in Oswego State Fall Classic. The Lady Lakers improved to 11-6 on the season and look to keep the streak going against SUNY Cortland for a 7 p.m. game on Friday. For the last time, Metallica's Enter Sandman ran through the Bronx Bombers Stadium. From 1995 to 2013, Yankees closer Mariano Rivera earned 652 saves, won 5 World Series rings, broke thousands of bats, and used his famous cutter to strike out 1,172 batters. It was quite the ceremony for Rivera before he started the game, with players like Jorge Posada and Bernie Williams in attendance for this monumental career. This was one emotional day for the Pinstripe Nation as they lost a heartbreaker 2-1 to the San Francisco Giants in Andy Pettit's final regular season start in the Bronx. The Yanks look to rebound tomorrow and keep the wild card pace against the Tampa Bay Rays. Now let's take a quick look at Dietrich's NFL Minute. After the Packers scored 30 unanswered points, Andy Dalton and the Bengals came roaring back for a 34-30 victory. Tony Romo led his Cowboys in a 31-7 rout of the Rams. The Titans relied on a late Jake Locker touchdown to beat the Chargers 20-17. The Vikings' woes continued as third-string quarterback Brian Hoyer from University of Michigan State led his Browns to a 31-27 victory. Tom Brady from Michigan continued his aerial tear as the Patriots trounced the struggling Bucs 23-20. It was a late comeback from Matthew Stafford from University of Georgia as his Lions defeated RG3 and the Redskins. The Auburn grad QB Cam Newton rolled over the 0-3 Giants for a 38-0 victory. Defending Super Bowl champs Baltimore Ravens beat up on the Texans for a 30-9 win. It was a second-year sensation Ryan Tannehill's late touchdown that propelled the 3-0 Dolphins for a 27-23 victory over the Falcons. And it was a battle of rookie QBs in MetLife Stadium as Geno Smith's Jets prevailed over E.J. Manuel and the Bills, 27-20. And after this, we will take a live look at the Bears-Steelers game coming up. That's it for sports. Now let's send it back to the news desk.
That was the greatest thing I've ever seen. I just want to say that first. But stay tuned for final weather with Rob Camille.
But first, take a look at your community calendar.
Dolphin?
Yo, check out this chef, right? Right? That's so gay. That's really gay. Dude, look at those pants.
Please don't say that.
What?
Don't say that something is gay when you mean that something is dumb or stupid. It's insulting. It's like if I thought this pepper shaker was stupid and I said, man, and this pepper shaker is so 16-year-old boy with a cheesy mustache. Just saying.
When you say that's so gay, do you realize what you say? Knock it off.
The Oswego MBA program, helping you achieve your goals with a customized curriculum developed with fflexibility in mind. Take classes year-round, full or part-time in Oswego, online or at the Metro Center in downtown Syracuse. More information is available online or by calling 315-312-2911.
Down 70 to 35, and the Cougars were getting smoked like a cheap cigar.
A survey done by the Lifestyle Center found that 58.2% of SUNY Oswego students believe that the typical student consumes alcohol daily. In actuality, it's only 0.7%.
Hey, did you want to come out to that party with us tonight?
No, thanks, I'm good. What about late night?
Yeah, let's go.
Great.
Overcoming misconceptions. Now that's style. This message was brought to you by the Lifestyle Center. For more information, visit oswego.edu/lifestyles.
Attention students and faculty. Avery Rental Properties is now renting for the next school year. Avery accommodates all group sizes, small or large. Avery Rental Properties. Make our house your home. 24-hour maintenance, garbage removal, snow removal, and off-street parking. Avery Rental Properties. 315-343-5005.
A 16-year-old was named her high school first ever transgender homecoming queen in the Huntington Beach, California area, and you can only imagine the backlash she is facing. Once Lance Campbell, now Cassidy Lynn Campbell, vented on her YouTube account saying that after she had won, it was one of the happiest days, but it was soon destroyed by criticism. She also had, her goal isn't to be famous, it's to open people's eyes to the world around them, to teach people to be open-minded and to rethink social norms.
A new record has been set for the world's largest cheesecake. Lowell, New York celebrated their 9th annual Cream Cheese Festival Saturday, unveiling the new record-breaking cheesecake. Celebrity chef Duff Goldman helped cut the 7-foot wide and 6,900-pound cheesecake. The previous Guinness World Record for the largest cheesecake is 4,700 pounds. The record-breaking cheesecake helped benefit Share Our Strengths No Kid Hungry campaign.
The skies over St. Louis were filled with hot air balloons this weekend as the city holds its annual Great Forest Park Balloon Race. Organizers say it's the largest one-day balloon race in the country. They also say it's the most well-attended sporting event in Missouri. More than 65,000 people were expected to be at the race. Weather has been up and down for the past couple of weeks.
Our very own meteorologist Rob Camille will be giving us the update on what to expect for the rest of the week.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. As we take a look at our 5-day forecast, we're going to be looking at very, very nice conditions throughout the next 5 days. As we take a look here, Monday and Tuesday, it's going to start to warm up a little bit. As we go into Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, we get to see temperatures closer to the 70-degree mark. Now, tomorrow, we're looking at temperatures at about 57 degrees. As we look at our timeline throughout the day, we start out in the upper 40s. We get into the mid-50s by about the 3 o'clock hour. It's going to be gradually clearing. It's going to be very sunny, very nice, very warm. Now, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, you can follow us online on Twitter at WTOP10, on Facebook at facebook.com/WTOP10TV, or if you have any questions or photos you'd like to send in, you can email them to us at meteorology@WTOP10.com. So for the most part, very good Monday. It's going to get better as the day goes on, but the rest of your week, perfection.
And I'm really looking forward to the sun. I really don't like the rain at all.
I know. It's like that's the common theme that I've been getting. It's like, when is this rain going to end? Well, thankfully we have an end in sight, at least for now.
I'm glad that ended. Jordan, what else is going on in sports today? How are those Raiders and Broncos doing?
It's actually the Bears and the Steelers. Good try. But it is. The Bears are leading right now at 27-10 over the Steelers at the start of the third quarter. It's about 5 minutes in, but for those fantasy owners, Matt Forte is putting up fantastic numbers.
That's good for a fantasy update. I believe everyone who has Matt Forte will be very proud. Anything else to say, guys? Anything better first show? It was pretty good.
I think it was really good. I liked
You
it.
did a very good job.
I think you did great.
Hope everybody at home liked it too.
I hope so.
That's cool.
But anyway, thank you for joining us tonight. Tune in tomorrow morning for our first TOP in the morning show of the semester.
And stay tuned for the rundown with Megan Roberts. Coming up next, I'm Kara Vormald.
I'm Matt Jackson. Have a good night, Oswego.